other forum from Osman Danfodio University, Sokoto. My name is Atahir Shehu Mainio, and to discuss this topic in the studio, I am joined by scholar Abdul Ghani Abdurrahman Akambi, who is the convener, and Adewale Shafi'i Damilare, who is the organizing secretary of the forum, and Kamaruddin Faidat, the social media officer, and Abdulatif Bala Osman. Listeners, today, inshallah, we'll be discussing, as I have said, on the University Scholars Forum. This is an academic and intellectual community operating as Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, which comprises highly performing students, passionate and committed to quality education, academic excellence, scholarship, and fellowship and other career development opportunities. Before we begin the program, my dear listeners, let us give our ground information regarding the University Scholars Forum. This forum is committed to providing students with the skill, knowledge, and resources needed to excel in their academic and professional pursuits. The forum focuses on scholarship and fellowship acquisitions, internship opportunities, visa processing, CV crafting, 21st century in-demand skills, ACE and aptitude tests, and interviews. This forum, however, believes in giving indigent students a competitive advantage over their peers by equipping them with the tools necessary to succeed in today's competitive world. And particularly about the colloquium, the University Scholars Forum is going to hold its second annual colloquium. And before we move into that, I will now ask the scholars here with me to know more about this University Scholars Forum. And the first question will go to convener Abdurrahman Abdul Ghani Akambi, who is the convener of the forum. Malam Abdurrahman Akambi, if I may ask you, what the University Scholars Forum is all about?
Thank you very much, sir and the presenter. My name is Abdul Ghani Abdurrahman Akambi, the convener of the University Scholars Forum. Good morning, dear listeners, brothers and sisters. I convey to you a scholarly greeting from the fountain of knowledge and scholarship. As said by the presenter, I am joined by some of my colleagues in the house, who the presenters have announced earlier. I have with me, beside me, the social media officer one, and followed by the organizing secretary of the forum, followed by one of the recipients, one of the impacts we can boost off at the University Scholars Forum, in person of Abdulatif Bala Usman. Starting going by the question, if we are talking about University Scholars Forum, University Scholars Forum, acronymed as USF, is an intellectual and academic community of students. These students are those are special students. They are not ordinary students. They are special students who are passionate about quality education. All what they are interested about is how to gain quality education. Secondly, they are passionate and dedicated to academic excellence. They are university students, and all what matters to them is how they can excel academically. There are also those who are passionate about how to gain scholarship, fellowship, internship, and ambassadorship. These are some of the opportunities that are available to anybody in this current world we are. The world is we are in the 21st century and we are in the digital era. All these things are opportunities available. And this academic community comprises of students who are passionate to gain all these opportunities free of charge. This community also is offering services on how to combat interviews. Anyone who is applying for any job, how do you interface interview? We also teach our members on how to write an aptitude test for any shortlisted opportunities and some other career developments. This is all what University Scholars Forum is all about.
Thank you, Abraman Akambi. You did mention that it is an intellectual academic forum. Can you please shed more light on what prompted you as a young scholars from the university? I mean, what led to the establishment of this forum named University Scholars Forum?
Okay, thank you very much, sir, the presenter. The idea of University Scholars Forum was conceived by a scholar called Muhammad Adeyemi. So he was a graduate of biochemistry in Udus, and the forum was established late 2021. What led to this initiative is the gap uh, gap filled and identify and observe in the university community. What we mean by this is that we notice some of our colleagues in other part of the world, in other region of this country, I mean the south, they are having some competitive advantage over those of us in the north. There are many opportunities that are going. We heard of some of them from the south who are financing their university education through scholarships. And we think, why can't we bring this initiative to Udus? Why can't we bring this initiative to the north too? We have some of that. This is what actually led to the birth of the University Scholars Forum. And what is obtainable here is that the only thing that is missing is information. That is why we say information is power and key. In anything you want to do, if you are informed about it, I believe you have the halfway. So that's why we create this forum. But in creating this forum, we need to select some of the people who are ready to take charge, who are ready to follow us in this academic journey. So after we observe this gap, we thought of what we can do. That's why we create this forum. And I can boldly tell you here, I'm on here, that this forum, as the nomenclature implies, is the first of its kind operating like this in Nigeria.
If I get you right, this is the first University Scholars Forum, the first of its kind in all the Nigerian universities?
Yes, we have some other student-led associations that are also on academic. But those forum of intellectual community that is doing the same thing we are doing now, there is none in Nigeria, except University Scholars Forum at Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto.
Okay. Do you have any offshore of this University Scholars Forum in other universities, or it only operates within the Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, actually, as I said earlier, this initiative was birthed at Usman Danfodio University, and I think it is very ideal to start the initiative at Usman Danfodio University. We started late 2021, and USF just clocked 2 years some weeks ago. So now we have started expanding. We have started expanding to other northern part of the country. For example, in BUK, we are in contact with some of the best brain in BUK to see to the establishment of this great initiative. Also in ABU, Federal University in BUK, we are in contact with some of them. In fact, some forum in the southwest so contacted us after they saw what we are doing online. They saw us and they asked for the initiative. In fact, we are currently in collaboration with a student from Laduke Akintola University in Lautech, Ogbomoso, Oyo State. So now, what we are planning to do now, inshallah, in the next few months, such is a plethora of these initiative is going to be established at Sokoto State University, inshallah.
So, Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Listeners, you have heard Abdurrahman Akambi, the convener of the University Scholars Forum. In his presentation, I had him telling us about what prompted them to establish to the University Scholars Forum in Usman Danfodi University, Sokoto, and he mentioned one or two aim and objectives of establishing such an academic and intellectual forum. Now, let me come to you, the organizing secretary Adewale Damilari. Please, can you shed more light on the mission and vision of this University Scholars Forum so that our listeners will be better informed about this USF?
Thank you very much, the presenter. Good morning to everyone, dear listener. My name is Adewale Shafi Damilari, the organizing secretary of the University Scholars Forum, like rightly said by the convener of the organization. The mission of the organization, which we call University Scholars Forum, is to create an avenue for students members that's going to be trained on scholarship acquisition, both undergraduate and then postgraduate. And also, these members are to train on internship, fellowship, also visa processing. As we know, you cannot be out of country without having your visa. And also, the organization also trained its member on how to pass aptitude test for scholarship or jobs. As we know, there are many jobs outside there that you have to pass the aptitude test before you can be employed. Also, we are aimed to also train our members on how to easy interview, also gain employability skills. And also, as we know, currently, 21st century demand the skills. So this organization is aimed at training the members on how to gain this 21st century in-demand skill that give an indigent student a comparative advantage over other brilliant students and graduates. And also the organization, the University Scholar Forum, also aim at producing the next generation of young leaders with a good motive. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, Scholar Adewale